Today on Amateur Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make roasted root vegetable side dish. It's going to be perfect for your Thanksgiving Day table. Super simple. I know it's not the traditional. We've done lots of the traditional, but every year I like to switch it up and add a few new things and see what people think. I think this recipe though, your guests are going to be coming in for seconds, so you may want to double up on the recipe, just to give you a heads up. I'm also going to share with you a couple of Thanksgiving Day tips to make it go just a little bit smoother. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get started on making this roasted root vegetable. Here we go. So hence the name of the recipe, roasted root vegetable side dish. I've got a lot of root vegetables here. So I've got parsnips, which I'm completely obsessed with. This is really good if you just slice it up and cook it with some potatoes and mash it. Oh, amazing. Some carrots, some sweet potatoes, and some red potatoes. And then later on, when we start roasting, I'm gonna cut up some shallots. And we got a couple other herbs and stuff. But first, I got a lot of peeling and cutting, so that's what I'm going to do. Woo! And that took a little bit of time, but the good thing is you can do that part a day ahead of time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put this in a pot of boiling water, and we're going to boil it until they're kind of, how do I say it, like crispy tender. So they're not tender, but still a little bit of a crunch to it. Maybe about 7 to 8 minutes, not very long. You can season your water with some salt too, just to kind of add a little bit of flavor. Once that's done, we'll go ahead and drain them out. And you could actually stick them on a roasting pan. Actually, I'll tell you about that in just a second. So why don't we do this? Let's head over to the stove, pop these in the water. I'll keep my eye on them. I've set my timer so I don't have to worry about those vegetables. I'm going to get started on chopping up some shallots, and shallots are just kind of a mild onion. You can find them right by usually the regular onions in your supermarket. And I'm just going to kind of halve them. And then I can take this outer shell off just like you would a normal onion, pretty simple. And then I'll go ahead and quarter them. And that's all you have to do. You're just gonna roast these with those nice, beautiful root vegetables to kind of add that little extra onion flavor to it. For a little extra flavor, I'm also gonna add in some rosemary. So what I like to do is just take the leaves off of the stem by holding the top of the stem and pulling it down. Now, I don't think I'm going to cut these rosemary leaves because I think they're kind of pretty when they're whole, but you could definitely trim them up a little bit, especially if you got like super big rosemary. You don't want like one of them get stuck in their throat or something, right? So you may need to, but these aren't super big. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave them whole and pretty. Save a few extra for garnishing too. And a great addition to rosemary is of course some thyme. So same thing again, I'm just pulling it off of the stem. And this is just, it's kind of got a little lemon flavor to it. I love it. It smells so good. Here's a tip for you too, for a time saver of cleaning up. Go ahead and put some aluminum foil at the bottom of your roasting pan before you put all of your ingredients in. That way your pan's super clean. You just gotta wash it out a little bit with some soap and no scrubbing, no nothing. I love it. So our vegetables are done. They're, what'd I say? Crisp tender, something like that. And they're looking beautiful. The colors, I'll try and pour it out to you guys, are amazing. Now I did leave the skin on the red potatoes because I think it's just kind of pretty and it adds a little extra texture. Alright. And try and spread it out just as evenly as you can. Oh, I love it. Now I'm going to take the shallots that we chopped up earlier and just kind of place them all over, because they're just going to roast right along with all of our other vegetables. Just place them on top. Oh, it smells good. Alright, then our rosemary, sprinkle that all over. And of course our thyme, our lemony thyme. We're going to drizzle with just a little bit of olive oil to kind of help them brown up. And season with just a little extra salt and pepper, not that much. We want to try and keep this as natural as possible. Beautiful. So now here's another tip for you guys for making your Thanksgiving day just a little bit easier. This entire process can be done the day beforehand. Just pop this, cover it, pop it in the refrigerator. You may even want to cook your vegetables a little less, maybe like 6 minutes or so, because it is going to kind of continuously cook for a little bit longer. And we don't want them soggy. We just want roasted vegetables. And then right before you're getting ready, maybe take them out of the fridge 30 minutes ahead of time, and then you're going to roast them like we are right now, 425 degrees for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, till it kind of gets a little brown. And if you find they're getting a little too brown, go ahead and just kind of toss it around a little bit. But pretty much set it in, forget it, and then, as Maria would say, we're going to try it. The roasted root vegetables are all done. I'm just kind of separating it from the aluminum foil, a few that have stuck. So easy. And must I say, it smells amazing. Kind of that woodsy smell of the rosemary. I garnished our plate already with a little bit of rosemary. So now I'm just going to pour this out onto my serving platter. Very carefully. Ah, yes. Beautiful. We got a couple stragglers. Let me get those. Oh, I love it. And it's all clean. All the mess is on here. How about that? And I got my fork to try it. It's so pretty. I would be so happy to put this on the dinner table any time, but especially over Thanksgiving time. It's just beautiful. All the colors, and like I said, it has kind of that woodsy smell of the rosemary. So I'm going to try it. What am I going to try? I'm going to try a carrot and a potato. Maybe a little bit of shallot too. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. That shallot, it's such a mild flavor, but it almost kind of has a hint of a garlic flavor to it too. Beautiful. This is a winter chicken dinner. Or for turkey dinner, at least for Thanksgiving. You guys are gonna love this. Your guests are gonna love it. And as I said, they're gonna come back. 4 seconds, for sure. All right, so before I show my guests this beautiful side dish of vegetables that are roasted, I'm gonna send all of you guys, our friends, to our website, Maria and I's amateurkitchen.tv, to find all of our recipes and videos, including this one, along with some other delicious Thanksgiving Day recipes and tips too. I hope I showed you guys some tips today. As you know, we are on all the social medias, so be sure to like us and follow us so you can see what we're doing just about every day. And thanks to our dear friends over at iFood.tv, we have our own Roku channel, so just type in Amateur Kitchen if you have a Roku device and we'll be on your TV whenever you want. We also have a Windows 8 app, so download it for free, and it has all the nutritional facts. You'll love it. All right, that's it. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked the tips. Check out some more delicious recipes. I know you'll love them. Don't worry, Maria will be back next video. I'll see all of you guys right back here again next time on Amateur Kitchen. Take care.